Ahoy my hatchlings, and welcome to another episode of Autocraft. And last week, we went ahead and finished up the Dragon King's castle. Now, there might be some little details that we put on here yet that we'll need to talk about more. The others haven't put in their interior yet. I believe Alpin started at this point, but my interior's done. Now, I might want to add some leaves and stuff to the bottom here, just to add a little bit more detail going on, because it sits kind of on top of instead of like it sits on top of the island instead of like part of the island, if that necessarily makes sense. But I'm really happy with how this area has turned out. But what that means is we have less than 2 months left, and I am finally going to start on my main base. Now, we are probably going to have to cut stuff out of this from the total overall plan, or at least the original plan, but we are going to today build our island, which is going to stretch almost from the volcano all the way over to here. And I am really quite excited about finally getting to build this thing. Also, afterwards, we're going to build a couple more shops because we still need to do that. But first, we are going to work on this island. Okay, so we've gone ahead and gathered up most of the materials we need. We just have one thing left, and that is 4 shulker boxes of sandstone. Now, I really don't want to gather sandstone. I actually need to make a smooth sandstone, but I really don't want to gather sandstone. Now, Alex had a sand shop here. Now, it hasn't been refilled in a very long time, but I'm hoping it sells sandstone, and it does. Now, is there anything in stock? Okay, that's not great. Okay, that's about a shulker. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna buy all the sandstone, because I do not want to do more mining, and mining sandstone is just awful. Well, we have our 4 shulker boxes of sandstone, and we paid our 12 diamond blocks, but now we need to go ahead and convert this, because we actually need smooth sandstone, not regular sandstone. So let's fly on over to here, and I think we're probably going to be the first people to use our new shop, which is, well, I've never actually tested this in game, so hopefully this works fine. Hopefully this works fine. I guess we'll find out. It was, in fact, not fine. We had to shift this entire thing back by 1 block because I was getting stuck on this corner here, and these empty things, or these things, what I don't know what these are called, but these things, well, they were spitting the blocks up here, so we lowered them by 1. And that hasn't universally fixed the problem, but it's better now. Okay, so the smooth sandstone is done, but it does look like I do lose about a stack of blocks per shulker box, which is annoying. That's I don't want to deal with this thing anymore. I don't want to deal with this annoying shop that just isn't functioning anymore. I hate super smelters. Okay, I should have some more smooth sandstone in here. Okay, that's not enough. I need a bit more. We'll just quickly smelt this stuff. No, please fly. Actually, I should just smelt it in my normal smelter. But with that, we now have all the materials that we need. So let's go ahead and hit hyperspeed build mode. End of hyperspeed build mode, and look at this lovely island we have. This not flying. I'm really happy with this island, and Anki helped us put this together, and big thanks to him, because otherwise this would have taken me so much longer to do. Uh, is my is my render range something weird? No, it's fine. Okay, it's just having a little trouble loading right now, which is kind of strange. But big thanks to Anki who helped me do this, and we actually did this on stream together. And I am streaming every Wednesday and Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, so come by and join us. But I am super happy with this island. I do kind of wish I made the mountains just a little bit bigger, but you know, I think this looks good. And now, well, not this episode, but next episode, we can go ahead and actually work on building up the mega base here, which is going to be super exciting. But the other cool thing is this portion of the mountain range is about 200 blocks long, which means our mountain range has now hit well over 800 blocks in length. 800 blocks long. And it wraps basically halfway around the shopping district. One thing I absolutely love about this season is, you know, we have the shopping district here, and all around it is just surrounded by these big community builds. We have the big starter town here, we have this, and then we have the whole Dragon King area, and now we have my base over here. And I really love how this has all turned out. But speaking of the shopping district, we have a bit more work that we need to do here today. And we are going to transform this entire northeast portion of the shopping district. Well, not the Hosteg, which I helped Panda build the other day, but we are going to transform this whole area and fill this up with shops. And I think it's going to be I'm really happy with some of the things I've come up with here. Some of them are a little repetitive, but you know, I think this area is going to look really great. It's going to be really nice to have this anchored right into the starting town and have it sort of feel all as one connected mass. But we have ourselves 6 shulker boxes here of a lot of random items, actually, because we are going to be adding, I think, 4 new shops here. 4 in one episode. Also, I really want to check out this shop that Anki made. So I saw this the other day, and it looks like it's going to be a rocket shop. No stock yet. Okay. Never mind. Maybe hopefully that wasn't spoilers. Well, let's just hit our second hyperspeed build mode then. End of hyperspeed build mode, and we now, whoopsie, I'm facing the wrong direction. And we now have ourselves several new shops in this area, which has filled out this area really nicely. And you know, I'm honestly kind of a little burnt out on shops, but let's go over each of the areas that we have made. So we have made this fun little log cutting area, which honestly, I really love these boilers that I've done here. Like, none of this area is really tall, but it just feels kind of nice to be in. I kind of like this area. But in here, we have some extra wood that we will be selling for 1 diamond per stack, but I'm going to be a little bit stingy with the amount of wood that I sell at any one point, because, you know, I'm going to need a bunch of jungle wood for my base over there. Also, it has taken me so long to actually do this one section, because I've just been completely burnt out on dealing with these shops. I just haven't wanted to get anything done. But then we have this little farmer's market, and most of these things aren't full. This one does have it to be full, but most of these are just partially stocked. And whoops, I never put a thing on here. But they all have the same price of 1 diamond per stack, because I didn't want to deal with pricing things out properly, if I'm honest. But there are all sorts of different foodstuffs in here including we actually sell some golden carrots, but we sell very few of them because they are kind of annoying to get because they only have 4 farmers. And then we come across the bridge over here, and we have our little brick and stone area, which is going to sell brick and stone. And you know, I seem to have fallen in a pattern of using these brick buildings over and over again. But you know, really simple interior in here. Just a couple little things. It'd be nice if I could get like some people in here, but I don't want to deal with that. And then the last thing is, well, actually the main thing that we were working on, and that right here is the bank. And this is one of those ideas that I've had for quite a long time that I've just now finally gotten to build so late in the season. But, you know, it's a cute little bank actually. So I've got some teller windows up here. I would like to get like a disarmed pillager or something in here. At the same time, I really don't want to deal with that. I just want to get on to the bigger and better projects that I'm super excited about my base stuffs, and I don't really want to deal with the stuffs right now, if I'm honest. So we're just not going to. Oopsie, I forgot to pick this back up. So in here we have some emeralds. Now we do have a raid farm, but my raid farm is not working super well, so getting a hold of the emeralds is not that easy. Also, whoops, I never filled up that one. Also, so we sell emeralds, but in addition, you can also take loans of diamonds if you need to buy items. In particular, you know, books is probably the main thing that people are going to be buying. So, you know, you can take out a loan, which is 1 diamond block, and for each of these loans, you have to pay 1 diamond of interest per week. So hopefully that should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully that everyone should be able to understand that. But I am really quite happy with how that area behind us looks. And, well, now it's disappearing pretty quickly here. So, with that, my hatchlings, I am finally going to end this video after, like, 2 or 3 weeks of not doing anything on it. I've already recorded the next episode, and I'm starting the episode after that. So, yeah. Bye-bye!